Hello to day 11 of 21 days of Coherence Life videos. I've named this one Increasing Coherence. So you might be wondering, what is that term that you always use? What is that coherence that you talk about? Well, and then thank you, Andrea, for that question of like, how can we increase coherence? And just as I was now pondering what to share with you, like how to put this into words and how to put it into something that is meaningful, alive for me right now, I really like to share authentically and what's most present for me, so that I can, convey something that I've embodied, that I believe in, that is exciting for me, and that gives us food for thought, and you have a takeaway from watching this video. So let's see. So what I thought to share with you in putting together this how to increase coherence and how to make that into like tangible things, tangible words, like actionable items that you can do right now is what came to me is make it fun. And that's a saying that I learned from somebody very dear to me in my 20s. That was sort of a mentor, somebody that I admired, an old boss of mine, and I still to this day keep those words: make it fun. And I just thought about what, the people that I have admired, that I look up to, that I have this sense of like, ooh, I want to learn from them, or what is it about them that makes them, particularly like magnetic. And it's this thing about not taking life so seriously, like make it fun. Gosh darn it. Like life is not supposed to be all tensed up, all stressed out, all reactive, all like, I don't believe that is our nature. I mean, we can become that personality through life circumstances and choices, but I believe deep down in our nature, and now just the thought came up of that movie Joy, the one on emotions. And but so, I do believe that, okay, putting it in this context of coherence, what is it? How do we increase it? So coherence is this state, is this way that we can be, that takes conscious choice. And what is it? Okay, it's when our heart and our brain are aligned. When our heart and our brain are aligned, just to get a little scientific, our sympathetic and our parasympathetic nervous systems are aligned. Those two branches of the autonomic nervous system, when they are in synchrony with, we can do it through meditation, we can do it through a practice like Qigong, like yoga, like getting into these practices where we are deliberately putting our body and our mental activity into a place of everything inside our system is working as it was designed to work. So any time that we are engaged in an activity, that we're fully present, that we are enjoying, that we are truly engaged with all our being, that is being in coherence. And so what does that tell us is that the more fun we have in life, the better life is, which is such a simple thing to think about. Like, of course, if I'm having fun, of course, if I'm doing what I love, life is going to be better. That's pretty obvious. And it is really as simple as that. And so that's why I said to you that the first thing that came to mind for me and sharing is like, how can we increase coherence? It's to not take life so seriously and to have fun. Because when we do, we're operating the way we were designed to do. And back to this this knowing that the more that we are our authentic, true selves, the more fun we're going to be having, the better our body's going to work, the better our mind is going to work. So increased coherence scientifically, when we break it down, when it's looked at a microscopic level, getting into that state, what is needed is the increased focus on positive or renewing emotions. That's the way we increase coherence. When we activate, sustain a regenerative feeling. Or when we're having fun, when we're in flow, when we're doing what we love, when we're appreciating, feeling grateful, feeling caring, feeling loving. That's the whole trick. That's it. That's all I know. So basically, that's the message. That's what it all comes down to. Sorry, it's not that, profound, but it is. It is. It's really to find what makes you joyful. That's why, all these sayings, follow your joy, you follow your bliss, don't take life so seriously, make it fun. That's why all these things are true, because when we do, we are operating at our optimal state. We've seen it with now the Olympics are going. Talk about flow, talk about performance, talk about being in the zone. That's it. And we all have that. We all have the talent that we were brought to this world to share. We all have one. But nobody knows except for us, ourselves. Nobody will know what makes you joyful. It might not be being in the Olympics or being an athlete, but it might be doing what you love. And only we know that. And nobody can dictate that for you. Nobody can obligate you to. Nobody can train you to. Force you to become whatever somebody else wants. It comes from ourselves. It comes from what makes you joyous, what lights your heart, and that's it. That's how we increase coherence. Oh gosh, thank you, Lani. Nice to see you live. Lori, great to see you. I'm gonna keep this short. That's it. And thank you, Andrea, for this question. The last thing I'll say, I had a beautiful meditation this morning. Not beautiful, it was pretty amazing. An hour and a half long, 30 people from around the world. I facilitate these meditations. They are recorded from Dr. Joe Dispenza. And today we did one called Body Electric, and it was amazing. And I kept getting messages throughout the morning from people that experience it. It's so hard to put into words the things that you experience, and everyone's different. But yeah, it's definitely something. If you'd like to join, just let me know, and I can send you the link to join our group. And yeah, so we meditate 4 times a month, and they're pretty amazing. And it's all, the daily practice of getting into these states, these elevated states where just life becomes a lot more fun. I know it might be a stretch if you haven't done meditation, but if you have, you know what I'm talking about. It's like it's a beautiful, immense world when you sit and quiet your mind. All right. Okay, I'll leave it at that. Have a beautiful evening, everyone. Lots of love. And remember, always come back to your heart. Bye for now.